Guys, can you remember back to 1999? Well, okay, so I was in Standard 9, or Grade 11, as it's called now. Before, like, I even knew what sort of responsibilities meant, what life meant, whatever. It's also the time that Backstreet Boys hit us up with I Want It That Way. Red Hot Chili Peppers had Scar Tissue. You had No Scrubs by TLC. Eminem, What's My Name? No? My name is Slim Shady. Okay, there it is. Do you know, so many cool things, so many cool songs. And another really cool thing that happened was that the BMW X5 was launched. Yo, it was so cool. I just remember being like, one day I will drive that car. I look back at it now and I'm like, damn, it was quite ugly though. But it's kind of like when you look at yourself like in your matric dance dress, or like clothing that I wore back then, good old like Stussy t-shirt, or Mickey Mouse Club. Hang 10, another goodie. Anyway, besides the point, I'm now in the 4th generation BMW X5. Holy macaroni. It's a goodie, peeps. It's a real goodie. So I thought we might as well just take it back to 1999 with regards to song choice. And so, are you ready? Hold on a second. She's into new superstitions, black cats and voodoo dolls. I feel a premonition, that girl's gonna make me fall. Since 1999, they've sold more than 2.1 million BMW X5s. The first 2 generations sold 1.3 million. That is insane. But this one, 4th generation, is now bigger and better than ever before. It is in fact bigger, longer, wider than the previous model. But now let's talk about this interior. Christ on a bicycle, it is just gorgeous. I love it, and I never say that about BMW interiors, so I'm still so thrilled to be able to say that. This is the only thing I don't love in this interior. I find it a bit snaky. And I hate snakes. Look at that too. I mean, just look at this leather. These seats are so comfortable. I want to sleep in here. I want to live in here. Shh, sorry about the indicator. Tick tock tick. But I've got to let people know where I'm going. So it's, you know what I mean? So my test unit is like, got all the bells and whistles and stuff. So you kind of probably have to be a bit of a billionaire in order to have all of them. But there are a few that I love and I just want to mention because I think they're awesome. One of the optional extras that I love is this glass upgrade. So it's the transmission lever and the start button in this glass or whatever. Some people think it's kitsch or whatever. I'm like, dude, go big or go home if you're going to do this BMW X5, because I think it looks pretty epic. The other thing is the panoramic sunroof, which has 15,000 illuminated graphic patterns to make it look like a sky of stars. Okay, so it's like 39,000 rand, and I get it. Like, I mean, you batshit crazy to pay that for whatever, because you could just look up at night and see the stars. But it still gets me. Like, it looks awesome. I was so thrilled. I loved it. So when I saw it, so I'm like, if you got the cash, go for it. Make you take your clothes off and go dancing in the rain. She'll make you live a crazy life, but she'll take away your pain like a bullet to your brain. Come on! The tech in this car is so extreme. There's so much that I can't even go into it. It will be like a 5-hour video. So I'm not going to go into all of it, but go and check out the list because it is really impressive. Like, customers are demanding more tech in their cars, even like sort of cars that are not as premium. And this being super premium, BMW is giving customers what they want. So I am in the 30D. There is also the 50D, which with its like quad turbo 6-cylinder engine, I know everybody wants to hear about. So go to carmag.co.za. Ryan did a driving impression on that car. I'm not going to talk about it because I'm in the 30D. And I think it's perfectly balanced. I think it's a lovely car. The engine is a 3-liter turbo diesel, 195 kilowatts power and 620 Newton meters of torque, sent to all wheels via an 8-speed automatic transmission. Power, baby. You can also select sport mode. So I think most of the time I'd probably just be in comfort or whatever, but when I wanted a little bit of like oomph, then I'll put it into sport mode. And it adjusts the throttle, the steering, and of course the engine. And it gives the exhaust a little bit of a like throatier roar. So it does make for some exciting driving. Fuel consumption is, well, it's claimed at 6.8 liters per 100 k's, which is pretty darn impressive for a car of this beastly size. Woke up in New York City with a funky cheap hotel. She took my heart and she took my money. Must have slipped me a sleeping pill. You can opt for the off-road package, which has a 2-axle air suspension with variable ride height and a bunch of other bits and bobs. You can also then choose between like sand, rock, gravel, etc. driving modes. And it is something I have to say about this X5. It is so capable off-road. I've taken it off-road and it is super, super impressive. It's quite remarkable actually how this car has sort of gone up, and you can't think that it can get better, but it keeps getting better. This generation is better. I'm taking it to my brother-in-law later today. He's got the previous generation, and they're going to be, him and my sister-in-law are going to be so jelly. I just know they're going to be. Shame. I feel bad. I feel bad that they're going to have to see this car and then be like, because they're going to need starting price of just under 1.18 million rand, which is for like the standard X-line model, so 30D. So, you know, once you start stacking it up and ticking all those boxes, you're gonna need a lot of money, like a lot of money. So, yeah. Oh. Okay, don't judge my packing or what's on my bag. Or what's under here for the weekend. Yeah. That's the boot though. Car Magazine actually gave this 3rd place in its top 12 Best Buy awards. Just above it is the Touareg, and then in 1st place was Range Rover Sport. It's a tough call. That's why I leave it up to them. There's 8 experts in that blimmin' team and jury. So I get it. For me it would be Touareg, maybe X5, but also a Range Rover Sport. I mean, it's hard. I'm just so glad I didn't have to choose. But if you have the money and you love the X5 from previous generations and you love BMW, you will love this. Yes, you will. Living la vida loca. Her lips are devil red and her skin's a color mocha. She will wear you
in 400 meters. Keep left at the fork.
Well,